So it's 225. Generosity knows no bounds. You are so generous with AC/DC, it turns out.
There was a streamer that I watched that switched to OBS, I think, from some other program. And they had a setting that for every 100 bits donated, it would throw something at their model.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of movement on the model when it gets hit.
Right. Okay, that's reasonable.
And the move over, it was changed its setting from every 100 bits to every bit.
Oh. Red Rag Bull.
Okay, I've crashed again.
So yes, people were.
This is the third time in like 5 minutes. Less than that, isn't it?
And you've restarted Satisfactory and Epic stuff from scratch.
Yeah. Nothing is happening on Satisfactory. It's just sort of.
So it tries to get in the game and doesn't work.
No, I'm in the game. I flew for a bit, and then all of a sudden, nothing happened.
Oh. Shall I come back to where you are then?
I'm by the nuclear at the moment.
Let me come and see if I can find you.
I'm gonna have to
get a doll. I'm not getting a. I'm not. I get a VTuber doll. I need a VTuber doll.
That is a full 780 belt there, with scope for more, but there's no real room in the pipes.
Well, I was going to quickly modify it, but I'll come rescue Mr. Stephen first because that's more important.
No, it's all right. You quickly modify because I'll be a while getting back in the game.
Oh, okay, right, okay. I head back up again. Then I was using my my ability to just fall from the sky rapidly.
Go up.
I'm going to go up again. I forgot to read the sign on the way past. What does it say? When the buildings align and the belts run, there shall be peace in this stream. Zen Thoughts by Vimus. Thank you, Gerbil.
Wow.
Yeah, what I need to do quickly with this...
That was quite scary. You said thank you, Gerbil, and then he joined the Discord that second.
You summoned me?
I did. You know. How did you know? So, what I'm going to modify slightly here is the usage of these belts. Because what you got is you've got a 600 belt, and you're ramming 400 into a 600 to make more than it can cope with.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is...
I hope you like ramming too.
So if we take 225 and 780 is a number. I count it up. I can't bother to do it on stream so you can all count with me.
Sorry, what's the maths?
1,005.
1,005 is the maths. Okay,
yes, is the maths. That's it. That's just the maths. So we've got 1,005. So we're gonna have 100 and something spare. So we still need the evacuator, the awesome sink, which is rather nice. If I look at the awesome sink, we're still going to lose some on the way into the awesome sink. So we need to improve the efficiency of this slightly, because we won't actually sink any of it. Which is weird.
Silica is probably worth about 1 point.
Oh, yeah, basic ore it will be worth hardly anything.
I'll show you that in a second. You'd be well served to run us 1/600 minus a second as overflow. Yeah, I mean we're going to get we're going to not consume. We probably should just run 2 lines anyway, or up the silica output. In fact, that might be a better way of doing it.
What you should probably...
Because we've got 2 choices. We can either send everything that isn't silica,
Crash
2 belts. For fuck's sake, really?
Oh no, hang on, I'm moving again. That's...
Whoa.
I come.
You have arrived.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Exit tip number 1, don't die. Thank you very much.
Well, that's easier said
That's not working. That's not working well. Hughes is back with the bits. Well, he's going to round it off. Is he going to 1730? Is that where he's heading?
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, so do you? So the 2 choices I got, we can send 2 belts of quartz back and keep making silica, or we can send 1 belt of quartz and 1 belt of silica back. So we can send the overflow of the silica back.
Do we need the silica?
Okay, yes, we need all of that silica, and there is no current overflow of silica.
Yeah. So I wonder if we just...
Even though it looks like it's moving slowly, there's no overflow of silica.
So my suggestion might be...
I'm getting a weird issue on the game right now. And I think what might have happened is it might be something to do with my keyboard. So
that's an understandably weird statement, but that's fine.
I'm going to change the batteries in my keyboard and see if that actually does the job.
That's an interesting thought. Maybe it's pressing buttons when you're not looking. So, so if we've got 1,200, more bits, more noises. Yes, Ramrod, 975 total. I think... is there a more efficient silica recipe?
No.
Probably. It probably involves throwing concrete at it.
It does involve throwing concrete at it. Is there concrete nearby?
Well, that was interesting. Something killed me.
Something killed you already?
Yeah, I haven't the foggiest what the hell it was.
So the other one is... Yeah, so it's this one here. So if there's limestone nearby, what we can do... if we...
It does mean turning the small machines into big machines.
That's all right.
And needing more big machines because they don't produce as many per minute.
They don't, you're right. Downhill, the Blue Lake crater is nearest limestone. Right, down there. Down over the side there. Is there limestone in the hole? Let's do a calculation, shall we, people?
The hole.
If I... Okay, let's bring up the calculator while Mr. Stephen's trying to get loaded. That's probably the right thing to do.
I'm nearly there. I'm nearly at where you are right now. So.
Left more. Okay, so... I'm going to assume we can get the limestone in.
Is the Blue Lake crater the one which is completely and utterly covered in water?
1 second, if I go back to the game again, quickly. So, over that way, is it? Let's look at the map. So, where am I? There we are. So, I'm currently facing south to the Purple Shroom Lake. Purple Shroom Lake? Which way is Purple Shroom Lake?
Suddenly, I've got...
It's not the big one behind us, is it?
I can't see my...
this one? You are near me.
Yeah.
You are near me. I'll come back to you. I'm near the... I'm going to put myself down by the machines. It's the right thing to do.
There, I see.
Under his radar tower. Ooh, hello. Climb up a bit.
What?
Underneath this one over here. What, in that hole down there?
Other radar tower.
There's so many towers.
Hello.
Underneath that radar tower there. Oh, right, okay, over there.
I can make more radar towers if you want me to.
There's enough.
It would just make it more confusing.
Furthest one. Oh, the furthest radar tower, the one over there. Okay, that's the nearest limestone? Seriously?
With the purple... Yeah.
In fact, I knew what I should do. Switch on the resources.
Turn the resources back on.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, just turn concrete back on. Or limestone.
Where's the... Oh shit, yeah. Well, there's one that's claimed in the valley, but we're using that one, aren't we? The normal one in the valley we use.
all of that one for all of the concrete for the nuclear.
What are we trying to make?
So, I'll explain what I was getting at. So, with this location, we've got 1,200 quartz.
Yeah.
We don't have enough silica elsewhere. And we have two options, really. At the moment, we're sinking quartz. Actually, we're not sinking all of it. We should do, really, but it doesn't matter. We're making some silica for the nuclear.
Yes.
And we've got 780 quartz on the belt.
Yeah.
And the spare quartz we're not using for anything. We're just sinking it, in theory.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have any silica back at the main factory. It's one of the things we do need more of. So what we could do is we could either send 2 belts of of quartz back to the... It's auto-saving. We could send 2 belts... Let's see if you get kicked out this time. Of quartz.
Ironic.
Annoying.
Yes.
We can send 2 belts of quartz back to the main factory. Or we can send a full belt of quartz, and any excess excess quartz we've got here, we could convert silica instead and send the excess silica back. So we'd have silica and quartz instead, which would make more sense, I think.
Right. So you're looking at silica and limestone as the recipe that we use to do that. Right, I see.
Yes. So convert Ari's current silica production into a silica limestone combination production and consume everything apart from 780. So we want to what's it, 780 minus 1200? So where are we at? 420 on the belt. So it'd be 420 lots of quartz. plus some limestones. We've got to find some limestones from somewhere. Good
Hey,
evening,
Dave.
Brother
Hello,
Death and
Brother
Dave.
Death. Is that enough to do what we want to do with it?
Well, we can't. Well, for the quartz.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the calculator. We'll find out. So, if I got the quartz
The
open
thing
at the
is, you
moment.
can't turn that silica off, otherwise the whole of the nuclear will become an
just-
irradiated mess once again.
Yes.
So we
Yes,
just
of
build
course.
on the factory here and then do it that way.
Mhm.
Or send it downhill, or wherever it needs to go. So if I've got on my screen now the current master plan. This is the master plan, which is meant to generate computers and supercomputers with and a bunch of motors. Although we're going to tweak the motor recipe later. The rubber input here needs to increase on this recipe, so we can make more motors.
Yeah.
But what we're making is insulated crystal oscillators with rubber and crystal quartz crystal. At the moment, the recipe is going to consume 666 recurring quartz. So 780 belt, not a problem. Nice and straightforward. If we eliminate this core raw quartz input and increase the input available, so if I add it in here as raw quartz and change that to 780, like that. Wow, people, I know I have no tactile brain. What have you done, Brother Death? Yes, we have a lake just to our east. You are correct, Ram. Absolutely right.
And
so
that's the limestone in the lake, is it?
It might be.
It might be, right, okay.
So we've got 285 rubber available at the moment. What I'm going to do, quick note of 285 again. If I then just put 2,000 rubber in to maximise the amount that we could do, and then I think we worked out we could do 150 motors.
Ramrod, the problem with making a pure quartz refinery factory there is that we're using all of that water.
We are
in the
using
nuclear reactors.
We are
There
using a
is no
shitload.
spare water either.
Yeah, we kind of went a bit mad with the water. Maybe a
Are we
140.
using all those pipes of water?
I think we're
We will
using
have a
all
look.
of the pipes, yeah. It does need an excessive amount of water down there.
So, I've tweaked the recipe. So on the screen, what I've done is I've unlimited rubber, just because so we know where we're going with this, and I've maximised the one
Yes.
quartz belt at 780 to convert to quartz crystal. Yeah, that little lake is full of
Show
it.
Ram the lake.
We will show you the lake. Yes, Ram. In fact, fuck that. I'm going to show you that now because it's funny as fuck. Mr. Steven, you know where I'm going, don't you?
I kind of know where you're going, yes.
Ram, witness the pipe work. Someone on Discord literally messaged me completely out of the blue, no prior conversation. I was like, "Oi, why did your girlfriend break up with you? What the fuck?" Yeah, that's not right. We have. Oh my lord,
That is the lake.
that took a while as well.
That took
And
a
it
couple
even
of
has a
streams.
sign. It has a sign. I didn't notice that.
That took
Thank
a
you,
couple of
Gerbil.
long streams, and then the
You're
actual
welcome.
pipe work coming back was even more. We
Yeah,
we might have used all of this up. I bet we have. I don't think we could fit another thing in there if we tried.
I know we have one lot. Hey, it's the
You
whole.
Sure we're
I
using
know, dude.
all of those pipes. I thought
I don't-
some of
we
them just
can't
cut
be.
off at the bottom of the tower.
I
No,
don't
I
know.
think
can't.
we're using all of the pipes.
Really?
Oh,
We
there's
might
more
not be,
water
there's-
being brought on from somewhere else as well.
No, that's nitrogen.
Oh, nitrogen.
Oh no, it is water. My apologies. Yes, it is
Yeah.
water.
That is all water. But I think Vimus just went, how much water can we get? Or did we need 18 pipes of water?
It was
I
how
will
much could you
double
fit?
check the calculation.
Thank you. It was definitely a double. It was how much can we get in a pipe? Definitely.
How much water did we need in total?
Oh no, it's not quite 18 pipes, is it? Because there's a hypertube.
There's a hypertube in there as
There's a
well.
hypertube in there as well. Yeah, absolutely right. This is the.
So we do require 16 pipes worth of water.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so does that mean we've actually got 2 pipes of water left? We
Eight
haven't
No,
used
pipes
yet.
of
because
water.
one's a hypertube, one might just be a pipe of water.
Right.
Maybe.
Maybe
don't
let's-
know.
9.
Have we
Hold on a
used the
second.
two
There's
water
more than that
wells
here.
over by the void pit?
Hold on a second. That's
Yeah.
12. That's 16.
Right.
So we should have 5 spare pipes of water. No, 7 spare pipes of water.
What?
That's because you missed it.
17 pipes there.
9, 13. I can't count. That's what it comes down to. 13, 16. No, hold on a second. How am I miscounting that?
Or is it
That
4
should be
high,
18
then?
pipes, shouldn't
It
it?
is 4 high.
Oh, it's 4 high.
Yes, 4 high.
13,
Yeah,
14,
it's,
Okay.
15, 16,
Well,
there's
you'll have
23 pipes of water.
You'll have to go down the bottom and see how many pipes are being
Right.
Yeah,
used.
okay.
So the reason you're asking about that is because of the other silica recipe, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
But
web.
that uses
presumably.
bauxite.
Which we don't
Does it?
have.
What?
The other silica recipes of water and bauxite to make alumina solution and silica.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We don't do that.
It's crystal quartz that you make with.
Oh,
the
not silica. Okay,
water.
Ram, what were you thinking then, Ram?
Crystal
are you
quartz
thinking-
you make with water.
Oh,
You
we
need
could do that over here as
crystals.
well.
We don't need. Is it silica or crystals that you need to make? You're making crystal oscillators, right?
Right, let me go back to the
You
map.
don't
Let me
want-
go back.
You don't want silica to make crystal oscillators.
We're short of silica elsewhere anyway.
Brother Death appears to have ordered a male prostitute.
Yep.
What?
I've got that sweet McDick's coming round, and a lot of it.
The thing is, you say that out loud, but I know it's Brother Death.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like that thing in Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12. Enough said. From our master plan. Yes, you're absolutely right. So yes, I want to convert quartz to quartz crystal. 100% correct. Quartz crystal. There it is on the map, on the diagram. So if I go back to the game, I got to find the quartz crystal because I've not clicked on it for some reason. I'm an idiot. There we go. It's right next to silica. So you wash your quartz.
Wash your quartz.
I wondered where you were going there, but yes, wash your quartz, not your bollocks.
So
Unless you're going to shave them, obviously, and that's
so if I go back to the recipe then,
yes.
Actually, do wash those.
yeah,
They'll smell otherwise.
and then look at exactly, and then look at the recipes.
In the grand scheme of things, yes.
Where is the washed quartz stuff? What's it called? It's gonna be there somewhere. I could
Wash
search for
quartz,
it.
Wash
probably.
quartz.
That one there. There it is. It's pure quartz crystal. I switch that recipe on. Thank you very much, sir.
Quartz crystal.
Water is actually for
Yes,
cutting, not washing it. Ah.
Oh, I see
Um,
what you're doing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense if you can get the water in.
Holy shit.
It takes
Okay.
us from 22.5 a minute to 52.5 a minute.
Does that mean I can then crank up the number?
See, now you only need 600 raw quartz.
No. No, this is good. This is very, very good.
I'm fine now changing all of his recipes.
No, just one thing. Only one thing. The whole point of this is to maximise the number of motors we can make. That is the only reason for doing this. 160.
Brother Death said water is actually for cutting, not washing it, and
He's right.
I've never cut my balls on water, but you know,
Well, if you have a
might
strong
chafe.
enough jet,
yeah, I've got a
Yeah.
pressure washer, so it's possible.
yeah.
So what's capping this? Because if I put in 150 motors, I can't go above 150-ish.
I should show the thing on the screen because I'm looking at it on the telly and not actually showing it to the rest of the
Oh, right, okay.
rest of the stream.
It's very hard to tell with just full of icons on the
It is a
screen.
bit.
Sorry. I'm going to zoom in on the one bit that we're looking at. So your lunch is double McChicken meal, a double quarter pounder, and a double Big
Oh,
Mac.
that just sounds lovely.
You could have just bought, well, you could have just bought 2 of everything, but no, double it up. More meat, less bread.
Yeah.
More protein, less
Yeah, because
carb.
double Big Macs are now a thing. They just make a Big Mac and then put another one on the
For a
second
while,
sandwich
yes.
layer.
Isn't that a
double
one and a
Big Macs
half
will
Big
be a
Mac?
No, it's a double,
It's a
apparently.
double. Mm.
You can
You
put
get
4 patties in
4
it.
patties.
Fucking hell. Your rubber is 350. It's 3 for oscillators. Yes, I know. But I've set the input to rubber to 2000.
Hey, CJ.
Good evening, CJ. They've been there for, oh, really? Didn't know you could get those in Canada. They've had it for years. So the limitation isn't rubber.
We've had
All the
them here
cores.
before. It's
It must
just
be the
I
rotors.
didn't know you
pretty
didn't know
sure.
about them.
I don't know. Ah, no, the limitations AI limiters. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Limited by the AI.
Yeah, thank God for that.
It is double Big Mac, maybe in the specials.
It is double Big Mac. I'm very disappointed because I quite like the Big Tasty. That's my favourite.
Since you've been there anyway. So Canadia's had it for a long time. So our limitation with insulated crystal oscillators. So we can do 150 with this factory setup. The fact is there are other recipes to make crystal oscillators. So it may be that we may do that to boost the motor production another way. But for now, I think what we should do then. Oh God. The question is, do we want silica from this location or not? Because we could just convert it all to quartz crystal right where we are and then send it down the line, couldn't we?
We
I'll
could.
have two
'cause,
number
I mean,
nines.
it wouldn't
the
be
last-
a.
So
wouldn't
a
be
large
bad
number 9.
idea
Who are you,
to
Sandy
have-
Ball?
To have
Sandy B in
the,
chat.
the thing here, so it's less processing when it gets back to the base. It's more modular.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's only one belt rather than two. We're not going to need, and we can still. What we could do then is we could, to start off with, if we do the raw quartz we require into water it with the pure quartz to make pure quartz crystal.
Yeah.
The excess quartz we push into a better silica production
Yes.
of some form.
Yes.
And so we keep the nuclear supplied and we get spare silica.
So nuclear at the moment is using. Is all the silica's going to nuclear at the moment, isn't it?
Yes. But we're not consuming anywhere near the amount of quartz that we've got available to us.
Right. Okay. That's good.
Anyone get that reference? Well, unless we're talking 2 weeks' notice. Or potentially Tenacious D. But it isn't actually Tenacious D because you mentioned numbers. Sorry. Right, I've gone this. So let's have a look at the. Let's go back to the game. Sorry, back to the game. So we need some water. I think we've got some. But we'll work it out in a second. And we set. This basically needs 642. Can I read that again quickly? 642 is it? I said 643 quartz. So call it. I don't know. 650. If we do. If we, well, it says 9.524 refineries of what's its face of that. If we set it to 10 at full speed, they'll overproduce the pure quartz crystal. It'll back up, and then the rest of it will get poured into silica anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll just overproduce slightly on the quartz because it's just easier. So we need 10 refineries where we are, and a new building. A new structure alongside Ari's existing structure. Here we are again. And that's the plan. So are you okay with that? We'll do that for now and then we'll work on silica afterwards. How's that sound?
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
Fantastic. I haven't checked if I can make refineries. I'm going to go and check where the water goes and confirm that we can steal one of these 23 pipes of water. Because we really don't need much. We only need 357.
How many do we need? 10 refineries?
Yes.
Was that right? Okay.
I'm going to fly over here. I'm going to forward in this direction. Here we go, going down. Whee!
So what we're doing, Alan, we may need to find some water from somewhere, but we are going to be in this area, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we should do it on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Before we send it down.
Looking down on creation.
Yeah. Yes, because it's less. Well, we could do it down in the valley.
No,
the Valley of Death.
On top of the hill's a good thing. I'm aware, however, we are between two guff plants.
We
We'll just wait until update 8 and you can destroy them.
Exactly.
Get that guy! Pew,
Are we?
pew,
Oh no.
pew.
I have a valley. A valley in the morning, a valley in the evening, all over this land. That's not what I was thinking. Right. So, hold on a second. The water comes across. It goes as one pipe goes up there. Okay, we steal one pipe. I've got to work out which water we can steal. That's the thing. So I have to go downstream into the the water commodity that we have. There's one pipe goes underneath. One random water pipe underneath, which goes deep into the heart of the structure. Take all these pipes. No, he didn't take them all. Oh, they're there. Thank you, Minotaur.
No?
I'd forgotten about that.
About what?
You said they'd gone down the tower, and you were absolutely right.
Yeah. And they just stopped somewhere, did they?
We've got 6 of them, and the man tube doesn't work either. 'Cause the man tube never got ended here as well. So it's just got a random man
never
tube
got
hole.
finished.
No, random man tube hole. So I suspect. Oh, it'd be nice to get the man tube done because it's actually got purpose now.
Wow.
Okay, so we've got to consider this. If we steal, we only need one pipe. So if we theft that one, oh god. If I've done it right, if it mirrors the system exactly, which it can't because we put it in a different format down here. Shit. Random tube exit to a hole into the void.
Well, there's no entrance either.
No. Oh, you can't get into the tower. No, you're not allowed in the tower.
You can't get into the pipe on the other end. Pretty sure.
I wonder if I'm worried it's buried inside the pack.
Might
Was
be
buried.
the pipe that we need to use.
So if we're coming in here, people, look at the state of this.
There is
Isn't
so
it glorious?
much guff around. I was gonna try and build a platform so that we can put these things in, and now I can't.
I'm regretting it.
Yeah.
You know what we've done in here? You see, we've basically made a giant steam trains boiler, and then fitted it vertically into the map. Let's delete that one for a second. So I'm going to do that one. Okay, so it's going to be that one there. Okay, I'm fine with that. Need my torch on. And then I'm going to delete my way up the column of water. After this one here, so we're going to climb our way up. Like so. Keep climbing.
Just keep climbing.
It is exactly right. The one next to Silica Lift. That is the right approach. And I've made it out the hole.
Nice.
Oh, this is looking good. No, this is looking excellent. It's that one. So it's the second one. It's the second one up. So you can follow it along. Oh, this couldn't be more useful.
I'm sure it could.
Well, maybe it could.
If you tried.
I mean, genuinely, if I just delete that one there, done.
That's it. Okay.
How easy is that?
How do you feel about running walls up and then building a big platform on top of this?
On top of what? Where are you?
On
top above the guff.
On top of this, yeah.
Above the guff. Can we integrate it into the wall? I think it'd be quite nice somewhere around here.
Because we need a big area for these. The refineries are pretty big.
They are quite chonky. I don't think I've got a refinery in the blueprints, have I? 1 second.
I don't think so, actually.
I was going to do one.
That sounds painful.
I was. Yeah, no, I have done one. But I've done it in the other save, and I haven't transferred to this save yet, which is annoying. So Ari's factory there will eventually get replaced with more factory. So I'd build around it. You maybe use it as a base to get the dimensions and stuff done.
Well, we got this keeps it on the grid.
Yeah, and then we can remove the connection, and then once we get to the Ari construction, and we expand Ari's, or Ari comes on and does it himself, and grows his thing.
I'm not doing that on stream.
Sorry. I don't see why not. Right. Yes. Yeah, because we can have a concrete base, but walls of steel and stuff like that would look quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
So, if I grab a refinery out my production list and queue. Oh, yeah. What? It's 2 rows of 5, isn't it?
It's 2 rows of
Plus
5.
concrete base.
With 2 inputs, starting in this corner, I suppose. We can bring stuff underneath. So you're going to do a second,
We can
second
bring
floor?
stuff underneath. I can do a second floor on this if you want.
Yeah, if you could do, and then you can run power into it, and then we'd be able to fly. In the plan, how many refineries did it need? It needed 9.54. 9.52. However, I'm just suggesting we build 10, crank them to full power, and then let it back up. And then the backup will go into the... Because eventually it'll just stop. It'll just run over speed. And I give us 500 quartz crystal out. It might be later on that we just need to expand this because we might need excess quartz crystal. I don't know. I don't like the raw quartz input being a non-round number, I have to admit. I don't mind it being a third, like a 667 or a 333.
Yeah.
But I don't like it being an odd one like this, which is a bit annoying.
Do you want outputs in the middle or inputs in the middle?
I think our inputs on the outside. So we have 2 rows of inputs. Or should we go 1 row of inputs? We're only going to be outputting quartz crystal, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, if we put the inputs on the inside, and then 2 rows back to back, that way then we can run, that only have it be nice and neat then, won't it? So if I do one like that...
That doesn't work.
You do one like that. That's amazing. That is going to work a treat. I mean... I see no issue here at all.
Okay, so what we're saying is this platform is a little bit too small. It needs to be 1 more out. At least.
That's superb. Yes. What? I like this. More of the above, please.
So where are we? Outputs on the outside, yeah?
Outputs on the outside, because it'll be a lot easier. That's it, spawn.
There,
Looks
perfect.
Good.
Right, let me get some electricity up. Oh,
they need to be offset, don't they?
They do, you're right. I need to get some electricity up here, because we're...
Yeah, we're going to struggle otherwise.
Killing ourselves.
I'll do it offset then. Shall I do that?
Yes, you do it offset. What's
Yeah. More quotes comes in, comes out. Exactly right. I'll offset it then. 1 second. I'll do it against the water pipes. Back to there, to there. Oh no. Am I guessing there? Is that right? Yes. I have you now. Let me get myself a wall hole. A wall hole there. So what I need to aim at for the liquid. And then we can do some fun with that. That'd be interesting. And then if we put, and they should be far enough apart that underneath, if I put floor holes in, it should go to there. Why? That's like that. I wonder. Go down. I can't go down. I must be crouching. I've got to be crouching. No, I can't land on anything to stop my crouching. Right, it's working again now. Cool. Go underneath. And then if I use this splitter, because only 1 belt in anyway. So we have an excess quantity of splitters on this one. Just to make sure this works. They're on the centre line. Oh, that's neat. Gone too far? Went too far. Construction lines don't always help, but they do this time. Right. Lovely. So that's where it's going to kind of look that way. I only give myself a target for the pipe. It doesn't have to be there. And then if I put a floor hole in, I don't know. In fact, I might put a floor hole in there because it looked quite cool. And then if I grab a number 3 pipe with no indicator, yeah, I'll go no indicator. That's fine. How far has Mr. S got? That's 5. That is 5. That is the furthest. So if I pop that one.
Oh, I can't make any more. I'm out of motors.
1 second, then let me see if I can do it. I am also out of motors.
Yay! We're out of the same thing.
Fuck's
That's not
sake.
unuseful at all.
No, that's really unhelpful, isn't it? Yeah.
Vine blame us.
Yes, Vine blame us as always.
Okay.
You know how I don't understand. No, it's fine.
I don't understand.
Let's say.
Are we saving?
There. No, not deliberately.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh God, something's gone wrong.
What's wrong? Where are you? What's happening?
I'm in the game. I'm controlling myself in the game, and the resume game screen is on as well at the same time, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
Tab out. He said it.
I think I've had that before and had to restart to get rid of it.
Oh, not again.
Oh God. I can't even restart. I can't control that screen. So I'd have to.
You have to Alt F4.
Alt F4, yeah.
Oh, that's just cruel.
Either that or everything's blurred. It's like I need glasses.
Everything's blue in this world. Sorry, quoting Nine Inch Nails there. Although, actually, I think it's actually Aphex Twin, that particular one. But there you go. One of my favourite Nine Inch Nails tunes, I only found out recently, and I've loved it for decades.
Yeah.
It turns out it's actually an Aphex Twin track for 9 Inch Nails, which is weird. Escape, says Ramrod. Escape! Press escape! It'll fix everything. Imagine if you had to do maintenance on everything you built.
But here I am pressing escape and sod all's happening.
Yeah, it just bugs out.
Oh no,
just
that's
escape
not
your
right.
house.
That can't be right. No, they're that close together. Oh, bollocks.
What?
I made the wrong choice.
What?
Seriously? You taking
Oh,
a
well,
piss?
I'm going to have... okay, I'm going to land somewhere where you're not going to potentially destroy in the next few minutes.
Well, we lined up against the water pipe because I thought that'd be a really cool thing to do.
Okay, yeah.
That was wrong.
I see.
I should have lined up against the Fucky Happy Downy. The vertical. Yeah, you did wonder. Yeah, I know. I forget these things sometimes. Did you take the red pill or what?
Oh, I'm back. I did it.
What did you do?
I tabbed out, right? I opened up Task Manager. And when I was on the Task Manager screen, I was able to hover over the in-game menu. And once I could hover over and interact with the in-game menu, I could press escape. And it would, and the menu disappeared. So I'm back.
You have returned. Well, I've just deleted 5 machines.
I noticed. I'm wondering why I even bothered. No, I'm.
no, that's not unfair. That's not unfair. That is quite reasonable. It's entirely my fault, which is why I'm rebuilding it. Because because it's unfair that you rebuild something that I fucked up.
Well, I can't. I've run out of resources now, and you've just taken them. So
I've just stolen all your resources. Anymore. Exactly how it works. What are you doing? Resources there? Okay. I probably should have actually moved the other one.
That's too close. That's way too close.
Well, I'm just thinking, should I actually rebuild the other one, not this row? Because they're going to move the other way.
I'm not entirely sure what you're...
Well, so you see, do you understand what I'm trying to do?
You're trying to offset the things so that it's easier to plug the things in, presumably.
But if I do it that way, which is where it would work,
yeah,
then it brings that machine closer to the edge.
So we should really destroy all the machines and then start again.
No, well, actually,
no. We haven't done much of this build. We could do that.
No, we're going to. You're absolutely right. But I destroyed the wrong machines. The other 5 could have stayed.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And now I remember why I haven't ordered McDicks in months.
Can you get the dicks in your mouth? Is that the problem?
Are they not sending you enough dicks? You got dicks late.
How many did you buy?
You mean they haven't come on time?
He has double dick. Maybe that's what they're doing to him.
3 lots as well.
Did you do the dicks?
A meal.
I'm going to, every so often, I talk about this and nobody goes and watches it. There is a thing on Netflix called American Vandal, which everybody should see. It's a documentary about a vandal in America, but everybody needs to see it. Nobody will watch it.
Okay.
I know nobody will watch it, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep telling people they need to see this.
Promoting it. That's fair enough. Do it.
Do you get royalties?
Nope. No, not at all. Although that would be nice if anybody's watching.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to do.
Don't be silly. Nobody's watching us.
That's a lie. We've actually got hello people, by the way. If you're being quiet and in the distance. Thank you. You're good. You can stay. I appreciate you being here. Right. Sorry.
It's an ASMR stream now.
It is. I'm going to replace that pipe in a minute. Fuck it. I'm going to do this machine first. So, yeah, I changed the wrong thing. So not only to get it wrong, I then fucked up the fix.
you compounded the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as you said, we are that distance into the build. It's not exactly a disaster yet. So if I drag this across to, is that a line? I can't actually see. There. Excuse me. Is that right? Huzzah!
That's right. That's right.
Great Scots! It's been almost an hour.
Is it?
What the hell are they doing?
Fuck. How many motors you got left? I got 5. Does that mean you can make one more?
I've got 5. If I give you my 5.
Oh, okay. Either way, I was going to give you mine, but that's all right.
Put them down here. There you
Thank you. Then yes, we can make one more machine between us. There we go. We're still short a machine, but at least we can get 4 in.
The reason I'm doing that is because I can then go and
do more.
Do the electricity.
Electricals. Okay, I'll do the mist. Oh no, I got it right. I'll do the inputs for the belts, and I'll get the water in, and then I'll
slightly
set up.
different electricity setup on this one.
Ooh, we're actually using poles. I like to use poles once in a while.
Pole in the middle, and then there's one on the back edge as well, and then that's going off the edge.
That should be there.
May get into complications. We'll see.
I said it should be there, but actually I put it wrong on the one side, so I copied the failure. Oh, for God's sake. I like it when you copy your own mistake. Right, okay, so. Do the inputs.
So they should all have power. Now recipes.
This is the pure quartz crystal one, isn't it?
Pure quartz crystal compound. So this is that.
This is that. That can go in the bin. That or that. Now, of course, we've done it. I'll put these splitters in and discover they're too far apart. No, we should be
right. We've got power in. We've got recipes in.
We're good. Okay. So now we just need materials to make the last one.
Well, I guess I'm going to go and head back to base then.
Well, I was going to say, the man tube.
Yeah.
Is it going past here?
There is a man tube. Yeah, if you go back down to the thing.
Yeah.
Had a first time chatter in your chat.
Thanks, Jazzman.
I think we should rename him to Jizzman after that, to be fair.
That is definitely a Jizzman comment. I'm afraid
I'm a jizz man.
Nice.
God. You can find that on my new album.
Yes, it's coming to a store near you.
Oh no,
soon.
it doesn't work. It's not been finished. Of course, there's no
I
power
know.
going into it.
Have you been
Bloody
spat
hell.
out the end of it? You into mid-space. That's what they called you back in college. Nice.
I didn't want to have to add that term, but
just-
you were saying
it's
it.
there now.
I'm
It's
just
only a
saying there are
it's only
better
a
ways of getting
temporary
grades,
one
man.
Oh,
It's-
good.
Yes. That's true. That's true, BD. We are well, I don't know, a sealed unit. I don't know if you could call us that.
A
know.
sealed unit.
It's
Gosh,
a
this
closed
is-
server because it's
not a
hosted
unit.
on Primus's
Yeah,
Machine,
it's
yeah.
only
PC.
only Battle Cat, I'm afraid. This particular.
Right, Vum,
Okay,
I'm in the
replaying.
tube.
He's a man. You can bring jazz. Is it smooth? Sorry, wrong button. I need a button here.
What sort of jazz? What's your favourite jazz?
Or is it?
Jazz. Actually, this is better for jizz, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Squeaky jizz.
Oh,
Squeaky jizz? What the
jazz.
Do I need to message Willow and get him to
Oh my god.
You know,
That's
these
Oh god, another
moderation.
Canadian. Oh my god.
You know these moderation tools that sort of
Yeah,
block people when they're Does it work when you're talking?
Does it work on yourself?
Yes.
Unfortunately, you can't moderate the streamers.
God damn it!
Yeah, that's about what you. That's what you need. You need to moderate moi.
Unfortunately, you might. Yeah, if you're on TikTok, then you might have to be a bit more careful what you're saying.
Really?
Oh, one of my friends got banned for a week for calling their dog fat.
You're
What?
joking.
No.
On TikTok.
Yeah,
Welcome to automated banning.
for bullying and harassment.
Of a dog.
Yeah.
Well, Brother
Well,
Death has just called
standard.
himself fat because he's just eaten, what is it,
Who the hell here is Canadian? Yes.
3 meals?
Who's in trouble now? Sorry, Ram, it's me. I've caused. Well, actually, no, I blame Jazz.
I'm fat because
brought-
every time I get in the car, I need to get the wheels rebalanced.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, dude. Let's just take this to the bridge, man. Take it to the bridge. We're gonna go up and along. I think. I'm gonna do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Ooh. Do.
Brother said I'm gonna use that. What are you gonna use? Which?
To the 3 meals thing.
Oh right, okay. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
go to our Amazit.
Go down, is it? Okay, thank you. I'll see you in a second. I'm just going to.
I'm there. I'm nearly there.
You're nearly there.
Thanks to our Mantube love. No, that sounds wrong.
We have a love of Mantube. You are right. For the love of Mantube, for God's sake,
The
man.
new album by Neil Diamond.
For the love of Mantube.
If anybody watches this stream back, please tell me how we got here.
I'll set a button for that. Nobody knows. There you go.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. I need motors. Are we storing motors? We're not storing motors.
That's
Or are we
a really
storing
good
motors
question.
and it's taking a really long
Old
time
storage.
to load the thing in?
Old
storage.
storage.
What else
Old
do I need?
McDonald
whilst
had a
I'm up
storage.
here?
Now the tyre balancing. Oh, you're going to use that one. You've had
Oh, the
instance
Tarbats.
of
I'm
my
glad
mouth
you
moving fast.
like that one. I'm fairly pleased with that one. Although
You should be.
Yeah.
It's dismal, but at the same time happy. I don't know how it works. You know, there's a mild amount of depression there. Let me just rotate that around there. Where's it in line? It is in line with there.
I think
Looks
that's
nice
a
and even
joke
tight
from
on it.
1997. I might be wrong, but
We're just going to pinch that water. I could take it inside the building, couldn't I? That water. That's probably more sensible, but I'll go with that for now.
so I'm over by the silicon.
Our old silica.
We're not storing any of that either.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I know.
That's,
I read. That's the other quartz. We're going to have to deal with the other quartz supply later.
Yeah.
Put a
What
pump
else
on
do
here.
I need? Because I still got like
motors?
a row of
Emptiness.
stuff. Yeah, and I can't remember what it is.
Concrete?
Concrete I've got. Concrete I'm okay with. I might get some more Al-Qaeda sheets just in case.
Sheets of Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda sheets, actually, that's right.
I need that. And
I'll get one more of,
I don't know
one
else.
of these.
There's a lot of stuff I don't have, so I don't know. Anything you could think of that you might just chuck a random set of things in. Have you got enough, weirdly enough, iron plates? That's always one that catches me out.
Now, yes, I've got reinforced iron plates, but I'm looking at this and I don't think I have any actual iron plates. Are we storing iron plates?
Oh, yeah, have I got random copper on my bag again? Yes, I do. So I was tidying up some of the things yesterday. That's why I got random bars of stuff in my bag. So a mate says Brother Death was talking about him getting cuffed. That's not beaten around the head by your parents. Cuffed as in police handcuffs, I assume. Because they thought he was dangerous and completely subconsciously, I responded with the only thing you're dangerous to is a Big Mac.
I like that. That's good.
That's nice.
That's a really nice line.
I bet they loved you for that. So the incoming to this is going to be quartz, is it not?
The incoming is quartz and water.
The clever thing I've done is I put the input to the quartz at the wrong end of the building, which is even better. So I'm just going to put a hole in the floor.
Nice.
Okay. Well, no,
yeah, this is why we were out of motors, because you only get 50 in a stack.
Yeah, I will admit that I don't design things all that well, and when I do design things, it's an opportunity for interesting layouts of stuff. So I like it kind of square. It's a bit too close, but fuck it. Let's see if that works.
I just gone past the Blame Vimus sign with the space elevator on it.
It's just my fault.
Right, so back in Mantube number 1. This is where I crashed last time.
This is going to take 675 quartz, which we don't need that many, but we're going to take that much.
We don't. Let's just bring up Vimus' thing, because he's actually building and I'm just travelling, and that's not as exciting.
Sorry. Brother Nessa, I realised it came out my mouth. As it came out my mouth, I was like, holy shit, that's not what I meant to come out. But yes, it was funny. It doesn't matter. Hopefully your mate appreciated it, and also you got me out of trouble.
I crashed.
You're joking?
Nope.
Oh, for fuck. Really?
It must be that area. There must be something in that area that's doing it, because it's similar place both times.
For FFF. FFF. FFF.
FFF.
Every time I take the tube out from the main hub across to the... So I'm looking at the nuclear.
Yeah.
I always crash.
That's where I'm crashing.
So something in the nuclear area is dying.
Not going down there anymore.
I don't know if the nuclear's dying or it's just that area if you're not you.
Me. Well, what I'll do...
I now can't... for some reason, Epic's not starting.
Oh. Well, that's a bit shit. What I'll do is I will take it offline and I will have a look on the satisfactory calculator, and I will attempt to work out what is in that area that isn't part of the machines.
I don't think it'll be anything like that. I think it's just the number of machines down there, probably.
I don't think we have that much going on down there, to be honest.
Well, there is.
There we go.
That's one of the busiest areas currently.
Yeah.
What, compared to the main base? Seriously?
Of the busiest areas.
The main base is absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then there's bits of the main base that we all crash out in anyway, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, that's possibly true.
Now available, Remnant 2.
Remnant 2? Remains of the Day. That's the same film, isn't
it? I used to play the original, but we could never get multiplayer going properly.
I've no idea if it works in the new one. That'd be...
I didn't get in trouble, said Brother Death, but he was like, well, that was rude.
Oh, wow, nice. It's crashed straight away. It started to try and connect, and it's just gone completely.
Oh, Ram says it's a load line as you travel. New areas load as you travel in the tube. So that probably means that Update 8 will fix that problem.
Potentially, yeah. It's just,
it'll just make the load areas smaller, so you load smaller areas, but more often.
Yeah.
The loading can cause pause crashes. Yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
That does make a lot of sense. You've left the game. That's annoying. That's really, really frustrating. Well, I'll continue to construct what we need to construct while you're doing
you should have just loaded up experimental tonight and given it a try.
I literally before the stream we were saying should we load experimental because we want to try it out and see if it causes the frame rate problems we've got, or I've got rather. But no,
yeah.
We said no. Let's not bother. And what have we done?
Do that. It's a silly...
No, go away. Where's my explosives?
Where's your explosives? What are you doing?
Gerbil to join if you change to experimental.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to join today.
No, we hadn't got enough planning done before the experimental. It's auto saving at the moment, by the way, Mr. Stephen.
Oh, great! So just press the button.
It's all right. Don't worry.
You pressed the button, Jim.
Brother Death's eaten so much food, he's already sleepy. His body's shut down.
That's not good.
Because Liz joined the game. Right, so what I need is some additional...
Oh, yeah, sunshine. Got an explosive with your name on it.
Sunshine on a rainy day.
It's my soul, it's my soul. I loved that song when I was a kid.
Right, so I'm just trying to work out some splitting. Is that a smart splitter? It is a smart splitter. Lovely. Okay. That'll actually work for us nicely. So we've got an overflow there. What I want to do here then is I'm going to destroy that.
You said you could move.
And that. And that. And then we're going to have... So that's the quartz. So actually that quartz line that Ari spent hours putting in, taking it all the way back to the base.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to change the quartz crystal.
Taking it back, but
well, it's going to become a quartz crystal instead, so it's still useful. That's good. I just didn't try to think out loud.
Sync on it to clear it out and put the new resource on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are right. I want another smart splitter, which is going to take an input.
TNT works wonders.
Good. I want it where exactly? If I put it there.
You want it that way?
I'm just.
Tell me why.
I'm thinking in my head. Tell me why.
He sounds like he's ordering a McDonald's.
Don't.
What, another one?
Another one.
Brother Death said, "Now I remember why I don't eat there anymore." Which, yeah, it's one of those things where you eat the food and you're full, but you still want more of it. It's very strange.
Yeah. Bleed the raw ore with that sink. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I've got it the wrong way around. The XP fixes low FPS. The XP? What, experience?
Experimental.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because it's the multiplayer that's causing the low FPS.
That's true. What I need, because I want to keep it in line with that to make it look neat. But sorry, that's what I was just trying to work out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to alter the way this works quickly. I'm going to grab. I may have to be quick with this as well because of the way it's been designed. Of course, it will be there. It's a pain in the ass. It's going to ruin it anyway. Oh, fuck it. I'll just put it back in again. Be too close otherwise. Actually, if I rotate that round,
really useful in this game.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
I'm not sure Marlon Brando would be really useful in this game.
I can't do a Marlon Brando impression, so I wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
So you're not even gonna try.
No, not going there.
No, what I was going to say, what would be really useful in this game, and I hope you're watching Coffee Stain on your break.
The gods of the game.
On your holiday. Is goggles, so you could see where the nearest power supply is.
Have I done what I think I've just done?
Because if you do what I do, and bury the power supplies in walls, you can't bloody see the things.
Well, that's your own fault for burying power in walls, surely.
No, you have to be able to make stuff look nice.
Idiot. Sorry, I just did an idiot thing.
fine. In the next update, you'll be able to see it because there'll be massive pylons.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's true. Right output is going to be 4 quarts. Forward is going to be overflow. Let's just do that first. Let's get these machines running again. So that's that running again. I'll change the splitter configuration in a second. It's got to be up to code. It has to be up to... Well, I don't like what I've just done, but I've done it now, so fuck it. So what I'm going to do is output... I'm going to switch that off, so get rid of that one. That's truly horrible. I should have put it where I wanted to. If we take the output and we grab a merger, as was mentioned a second ago, we take that and we output... It's going to be 400, that's going to be too much. Ah, Christ, it's going to be too much, isn't it, for one belt? So, what I need is...
Whoa, what happened there?
I don't know. What happened where? What are we talking about?
All of the conveyor belts seem to have glitched. Or maybe they haven't glitched.
That's unhelpful. We need 675. We do need 675. You are correct.
I think you might have done this wrong.
I'm good with that. Any other goat silica? Yes, that's right. So what we need is this one will be overflow to the right.
Yeah, these are all wrong.
Bear with me a second then. Let me have a look before I explode with uncertainty.
It's all right. I'm fixing them.
Explain. What's wrong?
They're all going through the ceiling. They're not actually connecting to the holes.
What are you on about?
The conveyor belts. The conveyor...
No, what do you mean? What are you on about?
What are they called? Conveyor...
No, they are connecting. There's nothing.
Just a client-side visual glitch, Mr. S.
Oh well, I'll go and redo them then because I've just taken them all off.
Okay, that's all right. All right, no worries. It's fine. Make a flow circuit is what I want. Yes, that's exactly what I need.
I mean, I've never seen the client-side glitches let you target just the other bit.
So that will maximise an output belt. What I've just done there will maximise an output belt at 780. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to move it again. It's all right. I'm gonna move it again because it's where I'm gonna put it where I wanted to put it in the first place, and then I'll worry about the rest of it afterwards. So put that there. Like that.
That's better.
To get rid of that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Select the thing I want. I'm pointing out. God damn you. Thank you very much.
You've got water coming in here. Do we need a pump on it?
So
I tried...
That gets fixed in experimental.
Right. Okay, good. Another thing. There's fixing experimental that I need... yes, Mr. S. I thought I was trying to put one on, but I had run out of motors. I didn't have enough.
Ah, well, you see, that's why I'm back here.
Thank you.
Because I've got the motors.
You are with motor.
I am with
Mr.
motor.
S is motoring.
You are. So if I do that for the minute, right, there we go. So,
just have to
the refinery up top only eats 675, so it auto-regulate. It will. No, you're absolutely right. So, I've got the motor the wrong way around now. Even better. Because what I want to do is... God, but you need a smart splitter again.
Oh, wait, hang on. Where did that...
So I want a smart splitter on... If I put a smart splitter there, right next to it.
Right, pump is on. The pump is on!
On the street. Now, people watching getting frustrated with me doing this, by the way. I understand completely. You're going to have to let me work it out. Sorry. I do apologise. But...
I loved Ramrod's last comment of just being no.
So if I do that, then I'd take all of this, and there's going to be a quantity into here, which is much. It could maximum at 780. Then what I go is I have this one, which has a center output of what I want, which would be raw quartz. And then, yeah, so it's the right-hand side will be the overflow, like that. Which I'll deal with in a second. Let me put the vertical conveyor in. I might have to delete it all again, but that's all right. Fine, it's in the wrong bloody place now, of course. That's the other way of doing it.
Rotate the merger counterclockwise.
So that's that.
So we should be getting stuff in the machines now, yeah?
Yes.
We are.
And
only on one side though.
And then what we'll have is we need another merger. Probably there. Because this is going to be a double overflow.
That one's not working. That one's not working.
And then we'll have that going into there.
Okay, it's not me. I'm sure this isn't me.
Okay. 1 second, let me just do this a sec. So problem with that is it's going to split the output from that massively, and this won't work. Right. Also, that's filling the machines up, so that... And now the machines are full, which is why it's working that way. So we're going to have the excess, whatever's not on this belt, which is going to be 100 and something, or less than 100, be like 105 on this belt, plus whatever's coming out of there extra going that way. It will work, sort of. So on this one, if I look at it the right way around, E, left make it undefined. Ah, interesting. So does that define the overall priority then? No, that's switched it off. That's just pushed it straight into the overflow. So if I change that to raw quartz, like that, that will split the quartz output. It will force quartz to there, which is going to be more. Both of those are going to require more than we've got on the maximum belt. So that'll be fine. That'll work. Straight overflow, though, was the right choice, definitely. Okay, let me sort out what Mr. S is talking about.
Right, come and have a look at this, because...
what are you trying to work out?
Well, I'm not trying to work anything out. I need you to see this so that I don't think I'm going crazy.
Yep. Hello.
Have a look up here. I've taken some of the floor away up here.
Yes, you have.
So you can see what's happening. Now, these first three machines on the right-hand side, there's no quartz in, right?
That is correct.
Okay, now have a look at what's happening down here. The actual conveyor lifts.
The conveyor lifts or the conveyors?
The conveyor lifts.
On which side? The right side or the left side?
On the right side. Left side's working fine.
There's no quartz in that conveyor. 1 second.
That'll be what it is.
1 sec. It's going the wrong... Let me just get in the right direction. Now there's quartz in the conveyor. So the vertical conveyor is going the wrong direction.
And that's the same with all of these. So
if you take the top ones off, fix the bottom ones, and then it'll fix the whole thing. There you go.
8, 9, 8. But there, that's what I need.
Yeah, just get the bottom, get the direction. That's the wrong one. That's it. Spot on. Got it. You got it. So we're making quartz crystal now, and it will be coming out. I say out. We haven't put the out in yet. Is that the right phrase?
We haven't put the out in yet. That's
we haven't done the outie. It's just an innie at the moment, not an outie. If anybody belly button envy, that's the way it works. Right, so we're going to replace that.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, go on. No, sorry. I was saying we don't need both outputs. We just need the solid output.
Correct. I'm just working out the best way to place it, and the answer will be we're going to put it in the floor because we can. So I can put the floor holes in all the way along the edges, so we can do that now.
Do you go right up, or do you go one across, one away?
Actually, I'm going to go one away, thinking about it, because I like putting it on the grid, on the kind of like on the square grid. Nice.
Yeah.
and it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work for compactness. But we'll do it.
Whether it looks nice. That's the.
Yeah, we like nice. It's all about looks, mate. It's all about looks. Usually you get supply chain before your production. This is true. Have I bled the raw ore line yet? No, I have not. Or we have not, sorry. Make sure it's not feeding anything else. So that raw line, the raw quartz line, isn't going anywhere. It's just dead end at the moment. Ari very kindly brought it right the way back to the main factories for us to use.
And you've decided not to.
But what we're going to do is put quartz crystal on the line. Exactly. So I'm going to fix the output now. And then what we'll do is we'll go down the line and we'll go and empty that into a sink or something. Because it's just easier to put it in a sink. Now if I output it at the other side of the factory. So if I take a merger. There's a tree in the way and an autosave.
Ah, that explains a lot.
It does. Much has been explained. Oh, hello. It's Weird and Bearded.
Weird and Bearded.
Thank you, Weird and Bearded, for the raid.
Finish dungeon diving.
Oh, I can't type, it seems. Ah, press the button, Vim. There we go. How you doing, Weird? How? Oh, what do you're playing Noita. I want to say it in a semi-Eastern European voice for some reason. I don't know why. Why did I say it in that accent? Noita. Not today, Noita. Sorry. Insanely fun. I don't know what it is. What was the premise of said game? Sorry, I'll quickly build this while we're talking.
If it's the game I'm thinking of,
yeah,
you pretty much go into a cave.
Okay.
But absolutely everything in that cave is physics based. It's like a 2D. I'm sure Weird can explain it better.
What is it described as?
Why am I sending it away from the belt bus? Because I know. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I've broken RAM again. Sorry. I'm going to put a hole in the middle over here. Go down. Because.
Yeah. It's a magical action road light set in a world where every pixel is physically simulated.
Yep.
That makes no sense to me since all pixels are physically simulated. Are they not? Am I wrong?
Probably not.
Well, when
yes.
you blow something up, every single pixel acts as a single object.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Every single pixel will blow up. It's fun because there are an awful lot of liquids and gases that interact with each other. There's lots of reactions.
Right, okay.
Isn't that one of the games we first saw at one of the conventions, Ari?
I think so. I've definitely seen a couple other friends play it.
Ah. And then put that sort of... Oh, that's going to be a bit close, but we'll put it there anyway. I'm going to put it in... That is the correct direction down, like that. Now here's a question. Uh-oh. Warning.
Warning, questions.
There's a brother death moment about to... My arm's in a weird place. I've just... Oh, please tell me that bug's still in update 8. I want that bug to be in update 8.
That is an update that, yeah, we'd like to see.
I want my ears to be in my armpits. It's a glorious thing. It can... Ram, you're right. I'm doing it the wrong way, but it's near that one. We can make a pillar out of that, and it'll look cool. Honest gov. But you are right. Why am I
if you
taking you in that
paint
direction?
a classical style painting in VR, is it digital or classical? It's still classical because it's the style of painting that determines the thing, not the other. Because you can already do classical paintings using Procreate or something like that.
That does sound like something... Oh, hold on a second.
You can procreate classical paintings.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not a phrase I think... Yeah, you did hear that perfectly correctly. Mr. Stephen did say that out loud. Mr. Stephen, can you do me a favour?
Probably.
Can you teach me how to play the game? No, it's fine. I'd missed.
No,
I thought.
no, you see that? I can't do that.
I thought I saw a pussycat, but no. I thought that we hadn't built the extra machine, but I hadn't built the extra merger. There's a difference. It's just me being rubbish.
No, we have got an extra machine because I did that.
Why did I not turn that around the other way?
How can I? It's a gap. I've been flying in and out of these gaps for ages. Why can't I do it on this one?
What the fuck? Sorry, I just run a belt into a...
How the hell did that happen?
What? A hole in the floor?
No. I meant the belt that went into a socket that the belt was already using.
I know. I don't understand either.
No. It's so wrong.
It's all right. Right. So...
It's okay. Doesn't really matter if your balls go grey.
Oh, can I get that in there? Yes. I can get... Sorry, I had to deal with the foliage.
We could do with some chainsawing, but it's fine.
Yes, it happens a few times to you. Is that right? Yes. So we have an output. But Ram is right. Ram is always right. What we're going to do with the excess quartz is we're going to run it into an improved silica build, which is what we're going to use that water for. Additional water. More water. No, limestone.
All the
limestone.
Water.
Yes, we're going to get limestone and take this excess quartz and convert it into silica and then send it back. But for today, we're going to just convert this line. So we're going to disconnect that belt there from the Awesome Sink.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Big moment.
It's a big moment.
I'm actually going to F the Awesome Sink slightly and move it across because I'm going to place it slightly further over. And then we're going to go back in time and space.
So,
possibly not.
Folkestone University, if there is such a thing.
Yeah.
Would that be FU?
I assume so. Quite possibly, yes.
It's just, yeah.
It's just a thought. Is that what you're saying?
It's just a thought. It's a random thought that I've just been having.
Put that in there. Like that. Power that bad boy up. Because there was power here a minute ago. Where's it gone? There's a power supply
Probably
somewhere.
renamed to University of...
There we go. University of Power.
University.
The power of university. I'm sorry, what? Says Brother Death. You know, we're just saying. Hashtag just saying, man.
Power University would be great because they'd be called Power U.
That would be even better, yes.
That'd be
That'd
great.
be excellent.
It just does.
I don't need that there, actually. I think what we'll do, in fact, is we'll grab the arms from above my head.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
My Epic Store launch has just rebooted itself because it's just installed an update. And the
Right.
first advert it shows me is Nicolas Cage is in Dead by Daylight.
He is?
He is?
I like the way you both had question marks in your voices, though. That's
there's
excellent.
a Dead by Daylight film?
No, Dead by Daylight game.
Oh, God. Okay.
Because it was on the Epic Store.
Anyone-
I've watched
anyone
many people
seen-
scream their head off with it.
Anyone seen Renfield yet, by the way?
No, want to. Want.
You've got to do it.
I need to see that.
Although tomorrow I'm very excited because I actually get to watch Hijack with Idris Elba.
Yes.
I haven't done yet because I wait till the end of the things. But the last episode's out tomorrow night, or tomorrow daytime. So yeah, that's my day tomorrow as I am designing Facebook covers for people.
You're redesigning Facebook?
Just the covers.
Right, okay, don't connect that just yet. Disconnect that. As Ram correctly said, reconnect that. Brilliant, that'll be on the belt.
Since my body is so broken, says Brother Death, I had to find a new job, right? And I've been debating taking a new job. One snag, though, and we're waiting. We're waiting now
Got my arms
with
back now.
bated breath. and Kippery
Yes.
Knickers to find out what the
Kippery Knickers.
Kippery Knickers.
Colin
Yeah.
Kippery Knickers.
Never been there. It's just outside Chelmsford.
Is that right? I hadn't noticed. I'm gonna steal this man tube.
I wanted to say Chipping Camden, and I couldn't remember what
no.
Chipping Camden was called.
I really want to thieve this man tube.
Where are you? Where do you to? What, like break it off here so that it?
Yeah, just for the moment, so while we're
do it.
using it. Do you know what I mean?
So we can use it properly.
Yeah, we'll get a little
I've got the things.
man
in the
tube
hot
love
glass.
going on. Let's get a bit of man tube.
The man tube. Man tube of love.
If we ever release an album,
We never will.
We never will.
Bum,
Man
bum,
Tube Love
bum, bum,
must
bum,
be one of the songs.
Bum, 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 bum. You know what I mean. Are you ready?
Where does the other
You
Man Tube
ready?
go? That Man Tube goes over the void.
Sorry. How have you got me humming Caravan of Love for the house parties? Oh, I feel so old. Right. There's some power. We'll steal the power over there. We go. It's going to go through stuff.
Stand up, stand up.
Beautiful House was shit, but House Miners were amazing.
House Miners were
now-
amazing, yeah. Beautiful South had like one good song, and that was a cover. So
It was. Hold on a second. Ram says that ends over the. Yeah, Warner. Yeah.
it
Hold on
doesn't
a second.
quite go over the void. You
got
get
a bad
slammed into a
feeling.
building. You're fine.
So if I go into this tube now,
You're fine.
because we
you're
need to
fine.
head back and empty the quartz.
Yeah, so
So
if
that's
you,
what we're going to do. So
if you go into here, and I'm going
Yes.
to do it first, just to prove
oh,
everybody
I'm ahead of you.
wrong.
I'm ahead of you. I'm gone.
How did
Oh no, you're
that
with me.
happen?
You're right with me.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
you're
All right, yeah,
overtaking
yeah.
me on the tube. We're going to
Yeah.
go down the hole. Oh, what's it going to look like going down this hole?
It's good.
be
It's
interesting.
kind of fun because I've done this
Oh,
to get
God.
myself back. So,
Thunk. Fuck! That is so. How far did you get launched?
you get launched right into the other wall. It's quite
That's
epic.
a long way.
It is a long way.
Tipperary's
There's
got
a
a long
thing
way.
on the other side as well, so we can go back up. You can actually use this to go back up.
Oh right. Well, I'm going to extend it.
Woo!
Let me extend this. I've got
Well,
I've got some
Let me
materials.
take that off then, because then that we can extend to wherever we need to. Be aware that we're crashing when we go too far in a tube around here.
Oh god. Oh shit. That's a really good point. Okay. Well, I'm going to make it so it breaks even more. Oh, don't fall, Vim.
Turns out, says Brother Death, that the job that I want, you need a
Yes.
degree, and the hang on, and the only I know of that does said degree is fucking Cambridge. Okay, so I guess I will guess what's happening here. So the job that you want, you need a degree for, and the only place that does that degree is Cambridge.
That's quite extreme.
This is not unheard of. When I did my performing arts degree, I originally did an HND. The only place that you could go to make it up to a full degree was Edinburgh.
Amarillo. No, sorry, sorry. It had to be Amarillo. I was there.
It wasn't
you know,
Amarillo.
it was there.
It was-
Oh,
No,
that's a shame. I'm going to drop it in on top of this lot.
it's this the way to Edinburgh. It's not quite the same.
Is this the way to Edinburgh? Is this the way to Berwick on Tweed?
Berwick.
Well, they want to call it Berwick, don't they? But they don't know how it's spelt. No, the
It's okay. So that's not okay. Well, that's not going to be the last one. This is fun shapes.
well, I just saw where the belts were. And I thought what we'll do is take it to the other one, and then we can just have a gap in between the two.
Yeah.
But now I need the other bit. So if you can bring the tubes, and I'll just chuck some stackables in. If I just bung a stackable in, I'll put it alongside this because there's no structure to this bit here.
Hearing you sing about Amarillo brings back the Peter Keys version.
Peter Keys.
Oh, you know the comedian.
Peter
The guy
Kay.
did-
Kay.
Peter Kay, thank you.
Sorry, I'm like, who is Peter Keys? This new man called Peter of the Keys. Right, so if I chuck that in like that, grab that from there to... What the fuck?
What?
What?
What? How the hell have you done that?
What? Oh, I'm placing that. That is placed. What the hell happened there?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what's happened. Horizontal to vertical.
Oh, I
We're going to
see,
leave that in for now.
Yes, I see what's going on. Gosh. That's going to be fun.
Excellent. We are going to test that immediately. Oh no, that's not work.
Take
What the
it
fuck?
up to the hill or something.
No, I know what's happened there. I know what's happened. I know why it's happened. I've got horizontal and vertical on, and so
I'm gonna do something which I should have done before and I didn't. I'm gonna make a break. I'm gonna make a break in this tube, in the tube that we're going back on, and put one end and one other end, so that we don't do the whole journey in one tube, and hopefully that means that it won't break the server.
So it loads up the way you want it to.
Hopefully. Just slows us down enough.
Yes, Horivert, you're absolutely right. Unless you know somewhere else I can get a master's degree in ancient European warfare.
No.
The only person I
what
would know
job
who
are
could
you
answer
going for that needs a master's in ancient European warfare?
Are you basically trying to work with Al Murray? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay, here we go. I'm going to test this tube out, people. Here we go. I'm going to go down.
Good luck.
Into the ground. Here we go. Underground.
Going underground.
That fucked things up. Oh no! It auto-saves as I went underground. Fuck!
Oh dear.
Oh god, if I crash here, we're in real trouble. I'm in real trouble anyway.
I am in the most dangerous part of the map for me, and we're auto-saving.
I can see under the world during an autosave. Never before. Such stupidity been attempted. There we go. That's not too bad actually. I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. Yes. Turn around, Vim. Turn around. I'm trying to turn around. There we go. I'll remove that. I tried to warn you. Yeah, sorry, Ram. Stream lag. I'll replace that tube. It is quite fun, but I will replace it because it is a bit. No, fuck, balked. Stop it. Yeah. I tried to run to fix the tube by flying into the tube.
That sounds about right.
A curator of arms and armour in the Edinburgh Museum. That'd be nice. That'd be excellent, actually. I'd enjoy that.
That'd be fun.
That would be genuinely good fun.
I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to make me crash again. I'm going to give it a go.
Right. Where are you at the moment?
I'm in a tube.
Heading towards our base or away from our base?
No, away from the base.
Good. Oh, towards the nuclear?
Towards nuclear, yeah.
Ah, okay, cool. That's good news. I'll meet you at the nuclear and come back with you.
All right.
That's not a thing you can apprentice in. Well, I don't know. You've arrived.
I have, as you have said.
And you didn't enter into the other tube immediately. You just missed it.
That
was impressive.
Did you enter into the other tube immediately? Was that a thing?
No. It's all good.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go back. We need to go back. We need to get this synced.
Let's see if this works. There is a gap. Bit of the way through, which hopefully might help with loading. God knows.
You wish. Yeah, that's fair enough. Get a job at Bovington. You're a tank nerd enough. Bovington Tank Museum would be a good one. It's down south, where it's warmer than Edinburgh.
Is it though? I guess it is.
Yeah, no, it is much warmer than Edinburgh.
Feel warm today.
No, that's fair enough. How far from Bovington are you? You're a good distance away, aren't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Where are you talking about?
That see? Where are you going? Near Thruxton. South of Thruxton. But yes, Bovington Tank Museum is south coast, sort of south west of southwest of Winchester. I think that's right.
Tank Museum.
Yeah.
On Lindsay Road.
You already speak German.
Southampton then, right?
Southampton and west a bit.
Oh, it's other side of Poole. It's in the New Forest.
It's just outside of the New Forest. It's not. I don't think it's in the New Forest. It might be. because it's a nice area that down there. You've got Bewley Motor Museum, you've got Bovington Tank Museum, and you've got the New Forest and all its horses.
Bewley's brilliant. I haven't been to Bewley for ages.
We've got a very good
quite
friend.
quite a long way away. But
I've got a very, very good friend who lives in the New Forest with his gorgeous little wife and their 2 dogs, and they're very, very close to Bewley. And I've been meaning to go down there for ages, but for various medical reasons, we've not seen them in over 3 years, and it's really annoying.
Of course.
So we keep going. We're going to go to Bewley. He went to the Tank Museum with me. He allowed me to go completely nerd central while I was still playing World of Tanks, which meant I was fully nerded up on tanks.
Sure.
Is this a place called Bewley?
I
wish to butcher this name.
You wish to butcher all names. All names must be butchered. Right. We've arrived back here.
We are back here.
Is it the Motor Museum there?
Yes.
For the Express. Oh, you speak mainly German for the express purposes of German World War II manuals. That's fair enough. Right, Mr. Stephen, what we're going to do is find out where the quartz goes.
Bewley is one of the finest motor museums in the UK.
Are you doing the infomercial?
Yeah.
You didn't do it in enough of a radio voice.
Also includes the world of Top Gear.
And it has the world of Top Gear, yes.
So I'm following this piece
and that is the best Top Gear museum in the world.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I was going to the world of Top Gear. I can't Clarkson. Can you even Clarkson?
It's probably
that's the Genesis song they never released.
What can you even
Clarkson
to harvest this specimen.
Where?
Never say Clarkson again. Never.
Oh God.
Never say Clarkson again. Sorry. I love Jezza, but it came into my head and it was worthwhile. Right, now, I see quartz. I'm excited by the quartz.
Oh, we've got radiation down here, I forgot about that.
Okay, I've gone across. Yes, the quartz is in there.
The National Motor Museum is a bit far from Southampton for a day trip.
I found Willowin.
You found Willowin's body?
She's hovering over her road.
Dude. Yeah, that's about right. That sounds about... Oh, she's over there, is she, somewhere along that road? No way.
I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are.
When if you can get the Royal Military Museum? Yeah, I don't see why not. So there's the quartz. Oh my... You know what we've done, Mr. S?
Not really.
We've done a really good job.
Oh, good. That's a change.
Oh, fuck. Get this, says Brother Death. There is a small town that likes 20 minutes from you. Okay. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to say this out loud. Ram, once again, thank you.
Oh.
It's a good job I followed this belt. And Ram did say earlier, you're not using it for anything else, are you? And I went, no, thinking it's stationary. But that's because the machines that we're using it are not currently operating. Fuck. Okay, so, quick reconsideration of what we were doing.
So we are using it for something else.
We're using 360 of it.
Brother Death, 20 minutes from Brother Death, they have a working Lancaster bomber that they take out and fly every...
cool.
That's the one that came to the UK.
It is.
That's the only other one. They've had it over here once, I think. Is that right? Yeah, Canada's the only other country in the world with a flying Lancaster other than the Battle of Britain flight. I bet there's a museum open to it. That'd be great. So.
Oh, I see. Yes, I'm
yeah,
just getting to the point where I'm seeing
that. It wasn't working.
Is that what it was? I thought it was meant to be here at some point.
Hmm?
Uh.
Yeah, it's meant to be at the Abingdon Air Show.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, bad weather. My mate was telling me about it.
All right, so.
I thought it was a mechanical issue, they said.
Ooh. In that case, I could be thinking about the wrong air show.
Yeah.
The Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum. I won't go any further, just in case I dox you.
So, okay. This is the upshot of what we just discussed. We're generating 1200. off two miners. We're using 360 here.
Yeah.
And we're using 225 to supply the nuclear. So
Right.
we're capped at 615 maximum remaining quartz.
Right.
So we need to go back to the other factory.
Yeah.
We need to make sure, because we're going to consume 675 at the moment. And we only needed, if I bring up the calculator, we only really wanted 642. So we are going to be slightly capped here, so I'm going to have to reduce the amounts of raw quartz we've got available to us. So I'm going to do that in the calculator now.
Okay.
So if I go into there and change the raw quartz supply from 780 to 615, then go back into the production calculator and reduce the number of motors until I get a break-even point. So it was 90 at the beginning of the stream. 120. Let's try 130. Not 13, Vim, you idiot. The 130 gives us exactly 600. That's probably a nice number, isn't it?
It's not a bad number. I mean,
although it does weird things to quartz crystal numbers. That's just
what's
brilliant.
it doing? Let's bring this back up so that people can see it.
What's 135? Oh, a second, that's 9.0. That's exactly for. Oh, can we do that? 135 motors. I'll set it to. So I'm going to zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So I've dropped the number of motors to 135 on the output side.
Okay.
And it's going to take up 610 quartz, 611 quartz in. 600 ore will be better. Yeah, one refinery in. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. And then use the other one to supply the other two, so it gets rid of that stupid splitter merger arrangement. I think you're right there, probably. So if I go back and change it to 600 only,
and
then go back to the production side, drop it back to 130, and we can make exactly 130 motors. Yeah, we can get more motors somewhere else. So that would give us 600. So one belt of quartz for this factory that we're building. So we'd be down to 9 refineries.
Right.
So we can cut one of those off the end. That's fine. And we'll have to put a. We'll run. I think now 360 here on a quartz belt. The quartz crystal on a quartz crystal belt. And then we'll also then we'll look at whatever we've got left over and process all of it into silica.
Sure.
I wonder if we could do an exact. We should be able to do an exact split off a 600 into a 360 somehow. So we'll probably do
600 ore means one miner into a refinery. According to Ramrod.
Into the refineries, not our refinery, the refineries it'll be. So if you look at the,
okay.
So I've got on my screen at the moment, what will happen is one. So you know the refineries you built, the 10.
Yeah. So one of those refineries into our system is.
No, so one of those miners. That's what you meant, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
One miner.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
I don't always use the right words, but I know what I mean.
There's too many words. So one. This is it. So one lot of raw quartz goes into 8.889 refineries. To generate 466.667 quartz crystal, which will then ship back. So we need to reconnect we need to go do a tidy up at the other end, basically is what it comes down to. So that's fine. Get back to the game.
It's fine. We need to get back to the other factory.
We need to get back to the other factory. That's exactly
where we're.
So man tube time.
Quickest way of doing it. It's
nuclear man tube.
We need more man tubes. We need a man tube from here to nuclear to help us get across the map.
And from there to storage as well, because I'm lazy like that.
Yeah.
Well, we need a hub of tube.
A tube hub.
Yes.
Right, let's see if I crash this time.
We're in the tube at the same time, in virtually the same place. This is going to work really well.
I mean, if anything's going to go, it's less likely when we're both at the same thing, because we should all be loading the same stuff in at the same time.
Fingers crossed. I straight into the next tube.
Yes, same here.
Excellent. You positioned that amazingly.
Either that or I've made a massive cock up. We'll see later on.
I was thinking about turning it into a turbo tube, actually making it so fast, launch you through the tube so quickly, that your computer didn't have a chance to load the area up.
Well, as we've seen today, that might not be a good idea.
Right. Yep. Into this one as well. Cool.
That's my first time going back through this new mess of, and I've crashed.
You haven't.
Yeah.